Okay, the next example I'm going to talk about is compound percentage. Now, what's compound percentage? Compound percentage over here is basically when a number that undergo a percentage change and followed by another percentage change. So which means the number has undergo multiple times of percentage change. So in this example that I gave you earlier, they have only undergo one time, all right? But compound percentage will undergo more than one time. It can be 2 times, 3 times, and so on, depending on the question. Okay? Now over here, I have a simple example. Let's look at how compound percentage works. All right? Now over here, let's just say I have a phone, and that phone cost me 2,000 ringgit. All right? Okay? So, phone, okay, if you have a phone, as year goes by, the value of the phone will drop. All right, so if in the end, if you plan to sell off your phone as a second-hand phone, you will definitely get a lower price compared to the price you bought it, right? So let's try to see, based on this calculation, at the end of the second year, what will be the final price of this phone, okay? So this phone over here, let's just say you bought it this year, all right, it costs you 2,000, all right? At the end of the first year that you bought this phone will undergo a 20% reduction in price. So what is the new value of the phone at the end of the first year? So how do we calculate all these things? We will be using back the formula over here, which is this one, right? So let's do this very quickly. The original price over here will be 2,000, all right? Since at the end of the first year, there is a 20% reduction in price, so I know I have to use this one, price decrease, so I have to subtract with 20% over here. So this is how I'm going to write it. Okay, and you can calculate this in your calculator very quickly, and it should give you the price change after 20% reduction. So that is going to be 1,600. Okay, so that is going to give you 1,600, right? So at the end of the first year, that is your final price. That is your new price over here, which is 1,600. Okay, now then let's look at the next line over here. At the end of the second year, what will be the final price of your phone after another 10% of reduction? So take a look over here. At the end of the first year, your phone right now is 1,600. Okay, so which means by the end of the second year, I reduce another 10% from this one. All right, I reduce another 10% from this because now my phone price have changed from this to this, right? Now I'm approaching the second year. So this 10% reduction is from this value over here. So how much is this right now? So I can use back the same formula over here. I can write back down 1,600 because that is my new price over here for the phone. And then I will have a further 10% reduction. So 10% reduction, I'm going to write this down. Okay, and very quickly, you can calculate this. And after another further 10% reduction, your final price of your phone is 1,440. Okay, so that's how compound percentage works. When a number, or in this case, my example, it's a price, undergo few percentage changes. So in this case, in first year, there's 20% of reduction, and the following year is another 10% reduction. So it reduced by 2 times. Okay, so after it reduced on the first time, this is the new value, and then this new value is reduced by another 10%, and finally at the end of the second year, my phone price right now is this. Okay, now that's the working step over here. But now you might be wondering, is there a faster way or more convenient way to do this? Now let me write this down over here. All right. So take a look at this. My original value here is 2000, right? It's 2000. And first year it reduced by 20%. So I'm going to write this down. Right? Now take a look. If you calculate all these things over here with your calculator, what do you get? You will get this one, correct or not? So which means this whole thing over here, it's 1600, right? Okay, so since we understood this whole thing over here is 1600, and we know it has to undergo another percentage change, which at the second year it will reduce by another 10%. So look at over here, 1600 is reduced by another 10%, which I wrote over here, and we understood this is 1600, right, from this example earlier. And then we can rewrite this like this, multiply by another multiplier. So in this case, it's going to be this one. Right? So can you see this is an alternative way we can do the original price. The price has changed from the first year, and then the total price over here has undergo a further change for the following year. Okay, that's how we can write it. And then if you calculate all these things, you should get back 1440. But there's another way to clean this up even more. So 2000 over here, I can just rewrite this as 2000. Now over here, we can simplify it very quickly. So 100 minus 20, that's 80. 80 divided by 100, that's going to be 0.8. That's my multiplier. Huh? And then I'm going to multiply with this. We can clean this up, and this will give me 0.9. Okay? Now this is how we can simplify when we are doing calculation regards compound percentage. Okay?